What's happening?
What's happening? Still got the music playing in the background.
Yeah.
Should do that all the time. Just have fucking talking and music in the background.
Well, we could have music. We could have music constantly playing. Like, I mean, that's the wonder of StreamYard, right? All this fun stuff,
You have
background
like
music
70s
that,
porn
that
style
can.
music playing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But why not? You know, I think this beer is fucked, man.
What'd you do to it?
It's got a weird taste to it. Ugh, I don't know. Oh man.
It's kind of like that picture I sent you guys earlier in the chat.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's pretty
Uh,
fucking gross.
so I'm pretty excited, man. Like, I really like these final concepts,
Yeah, no, they look nice.
you know, and yeah, I did work with AI on these, but not with the free AI. I actually pay for the program, and I'm telling you, man, the shit that you can do with it, right? Yeah, I am losing my taste. Hey, Julie, how are you? Yeah, I actually, it's amazing how if you're able to work with code, and that's basically what AI is, working with code. And
Hmm.
if you know how to change code and build code and stuff like that, I'm not an expert, but I do know how to do it. Yeah, it's
How do
yeah,
you
it's
pin a
pretty.
message to the top, dude?
What's that?
How do you pin a message to the top?
What do you mean?
I just posted the link to the merch store.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Where?
I mean, it's in our. That's well, you'll see it there.
Okay.
It's in our description anyway.
Well, yeah, we don't want to. I don't want to but there it is. Anyways, yeah, it's pinned. I was just gonna show them off first.
Yeah, show them off.
Show them off, man. Show them off.
Show them off.
Show them off. Well, I wanted to wait a little bit, but hey,
Let's get it over with. We'll show some more after.
yeah. So, anyways, well, here are I wanted to show the logos first.
Yeah.
Show the logos. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me just pull this stuff up here. It's the beauty of this shit. It's the beauty of this shit, man. I got to get my files.
Deep woods.
Deep Woods download. Okay, let me just open. Put them in there. And unzip. Extract all. Extract. There we go. So here we go. Here's the let me just open it full screen for everybody. So these are the concepts that we were working with. That I was. Oh man, this thing's starting to piss me off. Hello.
Already? Go.
Oh yeah, something. Okay, there we go. 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 Okay. Holy crap. All right. All right. Share screen. Share screen. All right. So off window. There we go. Here we go. Here's the first. Here's the first one.
There we go.
You
Scooter
know,
guy.
Scooter
Dr.
guy.
Demon Gord, aka Scooter guy.
Yeah, yeah, Scooter guy, man. Scooter guy. And this is the first design. And everyone's like, when Scooter Guy came on, when the first episode, if you guys haven't watched the episodes, watch the episodes and you
Yep.
know who Scooter Guy is.
Yeah.
And he became so popular. It was like, hey, we gotta make a Scooter Guy shirt, right?
Yeah. Now we gotta tell him he's gotta buy them. He wanted these shirts.
He's gonna buy one.
Yeah. He wanted these shirts, and we finally did it.
He's gonna buy one.
Yeah.
Right? If he'd probably buy a few. Give him as Christmas presents, right?
Mm.
Hey, Michael. How
Available
are you?
both t-shirts and hoodies.
Well, yeah. You ordered both?
Yeah,
What?
they're both available. No, I didn't order them. I said they're both
Oh,
available
oh,
in both t-shirt and
yeah.
hoodie.
So yeah, hold on. Let me just move on to the next one here. Here's the first dark woodlock concept, which I had to fidget around quite a lot with to get the sort of the right atmosphere,
Yeah.
right? And so yeah. And again, this is available in t-shirt and hoodie,
Yep.
right?
White and black.
White and black. And you know what? Depending on how things go, we may make it more available with other merch as
Product.
well.
Yeah.
You
Because
know,
there's mugs, there's
yeah,
stickers, there's a bunch of other stuff that we can do.
yeah. Hey, Laura, how are you? You know, and so that's cool. And okay, so and here's the third concept, which I this
I like the
actually
third one better. I like the third one the best. The one you're
this
gonna show.
this one is cool.
Yeah.
This one is cool. You know what? This one I had done a while ago. I had done this a while ago, and I go, you know, there's just something about it I like. I think it's really cool. You know,
So the question is, which one's me and which one's you?
well, I got the glasses on. You don't,
That's true. Yeah.
right? But Al or
So-
Gord doesn't have his glasses.
Yeah.
He's just got bags under his eyes that look like glasses, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so all three of these are available now in our merch as t-shirts and hoodies. And again, we'll open up. Who knows? We might depending on how well these do. Um, we will definitely get some more, and we're thinking about maybe perhaps we'll get a ghost deterrent one,
Yeah.
ghost
We, sh-
deterrent made up,
we should.
paranormal Patrick,
Paranormal Patrick can't,
huh?
he's a classic. You got to have a merch
Par-
about,
par- Paranormal Patrick, yeah, and maybe Jigsaw J, Jigsaw J. Who knows?
Everybody has nicknames. I think we
Everybody,
don't have a nickname for you though, Steve. I mean, Gord's Dr. Demon Gord,
yeah,
aka Scooter Guy.
yeah,
I'm the Ghost Deterrent, and you
yeah,
got Paranormal Patrick,
yeah.
and then you got
Me,
no, what was the other guy?
Jigsaw J.
Jigsaw J. That's right.
Yeah. Why don't I have a name? I don't know.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to come up with a name. Chats, any
Yeah,
suggestion? Give us a name
yeah.
for a nickname for Steve.
I don't know why I don't have a name. I don't have a name. Okay. So let's see here. So and again, those are all available in the merch store. And again, the merch store is pinned to the top.
Yeah.
Pinned to the top. Oh wait. Let me just bring it up, and we can look at the t-shirts. All right. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. And there we go. There's the hoodie. It's on the back of the hoodie, and then the front. The front has the Nocturnal Frequency Radio logo on the breast. I said that word.
Steadfast. Yeah, he did. Steadfast Steve.
Yeah.
That's too nice.
Yeah.
Gotta be something derogatory.
But I don't know. I like, you know what? It looks so much better with the bleed out.
What's that? The image?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because without the bleed out, it kind of it just looks like it's just ironed on. Looks
Yeah.
crappy. At least with the bleed out, it kind of, gives it a more of a blending sort of feel to it. Let's see. Okay. And let's go on to the next one here. Again, here's the T-shirt. Again, you know, again the bleed out sort of makes it look a lot better than rather just the an iron on sort of look.
Hey, Melissa. Thanks, Adam. Adam, I think, just bought a mug.
Oh wow. Thank you, Adam. Hey, Melissa, how are you? So there's the their first hoodie and first T-shirt, and okay, so here's the dark Woodlot. Again, the bleed out makes it look a little better, and then that's the back of the hoodie, and again the front has the Nocturnal Frequency Radio logo. And then, of course, we have, let's see here. And then the classic Dr. Demon Gord as Scooter Guy. Again, the bleed out makes it look a little bit more authentic. And you know what? It did, unfortunately the original look, just, it didn't work. There was
the original Scooter Guy. Oh
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So this one looks,
Wasn't working.
No, it wasn't working. So this one, I like. You know what? I actually like it better. This one.
The other
What
one
do you-
looked a little. Well, I mean, the other one was based on the video feed, but
Yeah,
it made his skin look very Swiss cheesy.
Swiss cheese. Well, I get the.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do I get the? I don't have a load up on here. But yeah, so there you go. That's again, they're all available in the merch store. So if you again, anything bought, purchased goes right back into helping us run this, right? And like I said, we'll probably have some changes coming up in the new season. Yeah, just make sure. Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah. What's
Try
that?
to share. I'm going to try to share something.
Okay. The Swiss cheese photo.
That's the original image.
Yeah, that's the original image.
Yeah.
And
unfortunately, it wasn't working because, like, if even if on this one, if you zoom in, you start to see granulation.
yeah.
So what was happening is on the print on the shirt, it was looking like he had Swiss cheese holes all over his face.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get AI to sort of clean that up, and it's really tough. I mean, again, with something like that, the prompts that you have to include are just, it's really tough. That is like advanced level. So I mean, I'm definitely not advanced, but I mean, I do know prompting and being able to design with it. I mean, it's easy enough, when you get the free version to write in and it takes a photo and blah blah blah. But the thing is, when you get into high res and upscaling and all that kind of stuff, it just it'll tell you, well, you can't really do that. You got to go here and do it. Right? It's a pain in the ass. You know what, Melissa? There's no rush for any of that. Like, I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, God, you buy one, you buy one. We appreciate it. We appreciate whatever, right?
Yep, exactly.
I know everybody's having a tough time right now.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll send you the fishnets I bought yesterday, Melissa.
Yeah. And they do have
Slightly used.
a picture of the ghost to turn on them.
Yeah, right in the crotch.
Right in the crotch area.
See a picture of my face on there.
But yeah, it's yeah, I'm hold on. Let's see. Let me see. I'll put one in behind. I can do that. I'm able to do that. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it works.
3-legged ones. No. Although the picture of me is with my mouth open.
There we
There's a
go. There.
background.
Yeah, there's the background.
Why do I always look like I'm fucking 80 years old in these pictures?
I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the AI perceives you.
Yeah.
This, yeah. And like I said, it kind of looks like you have glasses on too, but that's your ear protruding on the other side,
Yeah.
right?
I
And
got massive
Gord,
bags under my
like,
eyes like Gord does.
yeah, but Gord looks like he has more, more like bags under his eyes. Julie says 80.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I said I look like I'm fucking 80 in this picture.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Fucking AI.
But yeah, that's yeah, like I said, depending on how well these do and so on and so on, we might expand. But again, this fall we are finishing off the last episode, the very last episode, last kick of the can
Yep.
of the Dark Woodlot, the very last. So I mean, if you guys haven't watched any of the episodes, please do so. And again, they're all available here on our channel, the Dark Woodlot, episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I mean, quite literally, it's dysfunctional. I mean, it's not your normal. I got something paranormal. I got check it out. I got evidence of the paranormal.
We had plenty evidence of, the spirit
Other
of the
we
flatulence.
we got plenty of other stuff other than paranormal.
Yeah. Flatulent spirits.
And again, Alex snoring, or just snorting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that yeah, but yeah, happy with these. Like I said, it took a whole bunch of takes to get the right ones. And this one in the back, I kind of wanted to give it that sort of that 50s comic, mystery comic sort of look. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like not so much a cover, but inside in one of the the boxes of the old
Paint.
comic book. Yeah, one of the old comic books back from the 50s, 60s. Give it that sort of mystery look to it. And yeah, but I don't know. Do we want to wait a little bit? Maybe we'll give away. I don't know.
Give away a shirt.
Give
Or
away a T-shirt.
we could do that.
Mhm.
Not today, but we could do that.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
Maybe it would be part of one of the bonus shows we do in the summer.
Quite. Yeah, and that's we got a bonus show coming up. Believe it or not, I got to talk to you. Yeah, I got to talk to you about that.
Oh.
I got to talk to you about that, man. A real big one. A real big one, but it won't be. It'll be probably within before we go for a hiatus.
So it's coming up soon then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
As long as it's not this Saturday. I got a wedding.
No. No debt. No debt. No date. Holy crap. No date.
Hang on, I'm gonna refill my drink.
Yeah, go for it. So yeah, again, hold on a sec here. Where are we? Let me pull it up here. Look, he's got the bottle there right with him. It's not very far. Does he have? Is it on the rocks? Ask him if it's on the rocks. Is it on the rocks?
Nope. Like mine smooth.
You like you're smooth.
Yeah.
You're smooth. Oh, hold on a sec. Wait a sec. What did you go and do, man?
What did I go in through?
What did you go
Well,
and do?
I thought I would be fucking helpful and go over there. Pan camera over there. Camera over there. See it over there?
That's a
That's a nice little rock.
pond.
However, you
Little
see this?
pond.
You see this right here? Right here? Right here? Look at this. Right here. This is dedication to ghost hunting. I'm soaked. Soaked!
How deep is that?
Oh, dude, it came up to my pants.
I can't see it.
Hey, Paranormal Patrick.
Yep.
That is funny,
The very first episode.
Yeah.
So, Alex, you were saying what? Hold on, you need a light over here. You're saying what? No, you were saying it's a little different here tonight.
Yeah, then the last time we were here, like the last time 3 of us were here,
Yeah.
last time we were here, it seemed like nothing was happening at all. Tonight it seems like there's some kind of electricity in the air.
Well, I think it's because of the rain, right?
Well, that's
The
the
rain
rain, the temperature, even the wind. It's giving it that different kind
The
of
farts.
atmosphere, almost like it's
The
stirring things
farts.
up. So we'll see what happens.
So, what made you come out tonight? That's this here.
Yeah,
Patrick?
Describes the after effects of a burrito he had
getting
before
some
the
sort of weird
investigation.
Yeah, it almost smelled like there was something burnt. I smelled it throughout the woodlot from the
Something
time we entered
burnt.
the other end. I went all the way around, but I don't know if it's because it could be because of the mustiness, the wet leaves and everything else.
Wet
But it
leaves.
just smells weird.
It's a weird, burn, musty sort of.
Yeah. It's hard to explain.
we have a
It's hard
burrito then?
to compare it to.
We probably
It smells
did.
like something.
Yeah.
Something that's been burnt, but it's like kind of been put out for a while, and you just have that smell that lingers.
That smell that lingers. The smell that lingers.
Yep. Oh, the outtakes. Perfect.
Yeah, but I'll show some never seen before footage. too.
Didn't you guys see something?
See a little face of it.
This is classic.
You saw a face?
Yeah, I guess.
What'd you say? What'd you see?
Obviously, what we have here is Patrick is the most elaborate ghost story ever. So what happened? It was a ghost. What did you do? Ghost stuff.
You gotta love it, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta love it. And then, hold on. This isn't the. I don't think. Is this the full one? Hold on. Do I have the full one here? No, it's not there. So it's over. This is classic.
Slight variation is that they wore costumes to blend in with the dead.
It's better. It's better. It's better with the
effects.
The effects, right? So it's better with the effects.
I mean, it's still funny, but
Yeah, but not as funny.
Gordon's a barrel of laughs.
Yeah.
Here's a scooter guy. Scooter guy. Scooter guy. He is doing his scooter guy. Yeah, cha-cha. Oh, here's a scooter guy. Scooter guy. Scooter guy. He is doing his scooter guy. Yeah, cha-cha.
You gotta love it. You gotta.
That hurt. That was not paranormal. This sucked.
Yeah. Hold on, dude. I had a whole. Where is it? What's this one here? This is never seen before footage. All right, so the fourth.
Tell me when to start. I can't see.
The fourth and final evening of shooting in the woodlot. So we had a plan, Gord. What? Well, you had a plan. You devised.
I
a plan.
did have a plan. The last time we were out here, we caught some audio evidence, and two of us witnessed a white form climbing along the bottom of this row of trees over here. So what we're going to do this time to try and collect evidence is what we're going to do is create a square in the end cove over there. So next to the tree line here, where we've had some, luck getting audio, we're going to put 2 very sensitive recorders, so that the microphones are sensitive. It increases our chances of capturing anything if we can. And then we're going to put some on the other side, and see if we can't capture something over there. But that'll also help lend credence that if we get a noise on one and it's human made, we should hear it on the other side.
That's a lot of explaining.
Thus eliminating more aspects of could it be, so that when we present it as unexplained, it will be unexplained, rather than just going on a social media webpage and telling a story with no proof.
Leave it to Gord, right? But it's true, though. I mean, you just don't want to say something's paranormal and it's not really paranormal,
Exactly.
right? Let's see here. What the hell is this? Let me just see here. Open. No, that's stupid. Okay, what the heck? Where'd it go? Where did it go?
It's gonna work.
They're just rocks all the way through.
Like it?
Oh yeah.
What I mean?
So maybe that is all it is hollow rocks.
Gord was really going to town on this, trying to get the rocks up.
Trying to get his rocks off.
Yeah.
Rocks after rock. It's all rock.
Well, it would be, right?
That must have looked really interesting to people who were driving by when we were crossing the road with shovels and stuff.
I know.
Close encounters.
Yeah.
We do.
It's rocks.
Do we not? We do have
Rocks all the
footage.
way down
There is
to
footage.
probably right to
Maybe.
the-
Yeah.
just the ground.
Pretty sure we do
itself.
have footage.
Yeah. You saw me. I've tried pretty much everywhere. Another rock.
I might want to move the recorder from there.
That's a bad idea.
It's, I don't know. Everywhere I hit, rock.
Let's see. Now I'm wondering.
It's rooted, so
See, now you're already scraping rock again.
Okay, so there.
But in
Rock
theory, if
mound.
we put the Ouija board over top of it,
It's got to be here. I'm pretty sure we have it.
in theory, wouldn't that be more of a direct connection?
It's just something there.
Yeah, that's what I think. But in theory, wouldn't it?
I guess. Worth a shot.
See the Ouija board, guy? Oh, this is gonna suck.
Oh man.
okay, hold on a sec. Let me get things set up.
I'm trying to keep this as stable as possible.
This is weird.
Okay, we're walking back. Yeah, no anomalies tonight. We're walking away from the woodlot. Final thoughts here, and I don't know, guys. This place is intriguing. It kind of lives up to the stories that we have found about this. I don't know, based on the anomaly and the wailing. I don't know. What do you think, guys?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I mean there is a lot of traffic, but it doesn't sound like any sort of traffic noise that we would hear. Even screeching tires don't really sound like that. So once we hear it on the recording, maybe we can have a better indication of what it is. But it's definitely weird.
Yeah, definitely would like to come back one day. And Alex, what'd you suggest?
I suggest we come here in the spring.
And?
Problem with the spring is that it's going to be all muddy here, and it's going to be hard to walk in here.
And it doesn't feel the same.
No, I don't.
He doesn't like to get dirty. So yeah, it's definitely a place of interest. Is it paranormal? Is it haunted? We don't know. Did we actually see an anomaly? We saw something, but what it was, we don't know. I don't know, Alex. Part 3 of Nocturnal Night Shots is a success.
It is a success. I mean, we
That's what it was
obviously
originally
saw
called.
something, and
Remember?
you guys were here without
Yeah.
me, and you guys caught something on audio, so
Mhm.
it's not.
For
a
those that
complete
don't
waste.
know,
I think it warrants more investigation further.
explain
down
it
the road.
after.
Either before it gets really cold or in the summer.
Yeah, we got this thing is like weird, man. This light's freaking out. I don't know. Yeah, so that's it for Nocturnal Night Shots episode 3. Hope you guys enjoy this. I want to thank our good buddy Dr. Demon Gord for being a major part of this episode, and of course the drone footage by Patrick, and experiences by Patrick too. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Wrap.
Go ahead. Hold on. I'm just gonna I'll pause this. But what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say our initial title for this was going to be called Nocturnal Night Shots Episode 3 because we had done 2 prior episodes that we called Nocturnal Night Shots. That's what it was originally going to be called.
Yeah.
But then, the more we went there, the more we figured, okay, this is going to have to be sort of like a standalone.
This is going to be like almost
Yeah.
documentary. And then, as we were going along, we said, okay, well, maybe we'll break this up into episodes.
Yeah.
So it took a life on its own. Nocturnal Night Shots morphed into this really, and became something entirely different, but cool. Okay, hold on. Classic.
Groundbreaking evidence.
And there goes the tree.
Fat guy knocks over a tree.
That's the sign.
Extra.
That was like literally what, our first or second time shooting. That was like the first or second time shooting. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I was going to say that's probably the first episode that both Gord and I were there.
It was, I think, the first episode. Like the first time shooting there, yeah. The first time. Holy shit, eh?
Time flies, man. That was during COVID.
During COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. What's this here?
Exactly what was that?
That was paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that was. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's hilarious. And then oh, there's so much, man. Holy crap. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, we already watched that one.
Groundbreaking evidence.
Okay, what's this one here? Oh, yeah.
You guys wanna? I'm gonna put something on camera here. You wanna hold it? Get me? So literally, we were over there, and flashing the light over, and literally something ran across over here, and we didn't hear any sound. Like, and I couldn't even let my flashlight wasn't even catching up to it when I was going across with it. It was lagging, but you can literally see something moving, almost like animal-like. I don't know what it was. It was just very dull, and you didn't hear anything other than the movement you saw. Weird.
Let's retrace the steps here.
Like over here somewhere. Literally all in here. It's going right across.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Again, could be, you know, the dark playing tricks. But it was
Shadows.
fucked up.
Yep.
Shadows. It was just really fucked up. Just really weird. Really weird. What's this here? This is classic. Hey, Adrian.
How far back did you go?
See if Fox spin again? So there's
Search for the recorder.
Hey, B.
Is that part 2? Part 2. So, when we were at the mound.
yeah.
Hold on. Where's the mound? It's over here.
Right there. What is that?
I'm just going to refresh and be right back. Yep.
Over here.
Put it behind the tree?
I don't even remember this.
We found it. Found it? Yeah. It'll stick up Steve's ass. Perfect.
Wait, no, for a second. I need a light. All right. All right. Okay. Ready to go back? Where are you going?
Yeah, that's the wrong way, dude.
Wrong way.
It's not the wrong way, dude. That way. No, it's this way. It is. This is where the mound is. You gotta keep from here.
It's back that way.
Not where we were.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Listen, the last time I listened to you, we got lost.
Technically, he's true.
Yeah.
It's this way.
Here, look. Here,
wait,
here.
hold
I
on.
bet you,
Here,
I bet you $10.
Here, look. before we go anywhere, we're gonna get the map out.
Crap.
Okay. So we're right here.
Yeah,
We gotta go back that way.
No, we came from this side. Yes, we did.
Look, we're parked here.
I know that. Wait, go. This way.
Yeah. We gotta,
gotta
go
go
back that way.
This way.
We're pointed that way. We gotta go back that way.
The last time we listened to you, we ended up finding the mound because we got lost.
Lord, Alex, I'm telling you.
Just
The,
come.
the school's right there. Okay,
I know
look.
that. Come, let's go this way.
Okay, look. There's the school.
Yes, I know that.
We're walking towards the school.
Kids, huh?
The school's there. I'm going that way.
No, you don't want to go
This
this
is
way.
what we gotta put up
That's
with.
where the river
See?
is.
That's right. Let's
You don't
go.
wanna go to the river.
Let's go.
Dude.
Just follow me this time.
No, I'm not going that way. You're not going that way.
Okay, well, I'm the only one.
So Steve and I arguing about directions.
Fuck!
He's got a point.
Okay, hold on.
You gonna carry the show?
Yeah, okay.
But, you gotta use Alex.
Hold on a second.
Because we were over here, say, where's the mound? It's over there.
Hey, hold on a second. Jay can't see what's going on.
You're doing this, and I'll just follow Alex.
We're going towards the houses.
What?
The houses. We gotta go that way.
3 grown men. 3 grown men.
Oh, this way.
This is such a classic.
So you and I were arguing about which way to go.
Yeah, exactly. That was classic.
No. Guys, you gotta go this way.
You gotta go down this way.
You gotta go this way.
Okay, we might find something else.
Did it replay or is it still playing?
Still playing, dude.
Oh, okay.
Long ass video.
Yeah.
This way.
What's going that way?
Okay, you okay back there, buddy?
Oh, that's Jigsaw Jay's got the camera.
Yeah. I was,
right.
of course.
I like to make him think he was right.
Yeah, sure. Spoken like a true married couple.
Oh, you see the next episode of Nocturnal Frequency now. You got me lost in the forest. Fuck you.
We should have done a whole episode. Oh, that's hilarious. He found his swimming hole.
Hey,
Yeah.
gotta go this way.
Cool.
You're gonna take us to where we got the coyote the last time. This way.
Of course. This is the beauty of doing this, man.
Next episode will be, and they were never found again.
Yeah.
Okay, we're so sorry to die on your first adventure. Sorry about that.
The thought did cross my mind.
I get suckered into something. There are all kinds of mountains over there.
Oh, let's make our own mount.
You got lost during the day, Melissa?
What'd you think of the last one?
Which one?
The last Halloween, the one that just came out like last year.
You know what? I liked it, but I didn't at the same time.
Yeah.
But I can't remember, honestly, the last time I enjoyed... The first one was just Halloween, right?
The first one was just Halloween, yeah.
I like the first, to be sure. Kills is kind of... okay. And I've yet to see a single person say anything good about Ends.
Is Ends this one?
Yep.
On my like 10th rewatching of the original, I realized it actually wasn't really that good. I think it was just like revolutionary in a sense, and that's why people like it so much.
We're here.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah. Fun shit. That's classic.
Okay. I gotta hit the road.
All right, dude.
All right, bye.
All right,
Everybody
guy.
in chat. Have
Later.
a good night, and we'll chat on Sunday.
Keith H will be with us Sunday.
That's it.
Yes, sir. All right. See you Sunday, buddy.
Okay. All right, man. Take care.
Take care. Yeah. So basically, let me see. There again. If you guys haven't seen the concept, there's one of the concepts for one of the shirts. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Once again, I'll pull them up here. For those who may not have seen, here you go. No, I don't want that. And there you go. The Dr. Demon Gourd. Scooter boy. Scooter guy. Scooter guy. Scooter guy. Let's see here. I mean, again, if you watched the first episode, you'll know who Scooter guy is. And this was actually the best concept, even though let me see if I can pull up the original concept that I had for the shirt. Let me pull it up here. Was this here? And I was kind of disappointed that we couldn't do it because it just the resolution and everything else was just didn't work out, unfortunately. But here's the I guess let me just go on full here. So there you go. There's the original concept. The Dark Woodlot Scooter guy. And literally it's the likeness from the actual video clip. But for some reason, because the graininess and the granule of the video, it just, editing it just made it really tough, and it just didn't work. And unfortunately, it didn't it looks great there, but when you transport, no matter how much of a you upscale the resolution and size, it didn't translate well into print for t-shirts and posters and so on and so on. But we might even get posters made up too. So I don't know, of the Dark Woodlot. And once again, we are finishing off the series. This coming fall, we are going to be shooting the very last episode, and you know what? It kind of sucks because we've really enjoyed doing this. And as Alex said, this project was essentially one that literally came about during COVID, during the lockdowns, and you're limited to doing only certain things. We began to shoot this, and it all from a concept that from a story that I'd read online years ago, um, about a guy who was driving home from work, and literally it was raining out. It was probably late at night, 2 a.m. in the morning. I think he said something like that. And he said, he pulled over because he had seen a woman who looked like she was in distress on the side of a road in front of a cornfield. And as he pulled over, he got out of the car and he started walking up to the woman. Are you okay? You okay? She took off and just ran into the cornfield. He ran in after her, but he never found her. And the thought was that, okay, was that paranormal? Did he see a ghost? Was it really a woman in distress? But as he recalls it during this post, it seemed very out of place, and she didn't seem like she was real. It was really weird, according to him. And so that led me to looking, doing a little bit of research back into as what was going on, and of course, finding out a little bit more about a farm that was on that particular property. And there was a storm one night, and they were out tending to their animals, the cattle and whatever else, and making sure they were secured for the night and not struggling with the storm. And upon her returning back to the house with her husband, she was struck and killed by lightning. Now, is there a connection? Was there a connection? That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Is there a connection? So that's why we started this. We wanted to find out the possibilities of that connection. Right. Steadfast Steve. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that, Laura. Thank you. Yeah, it just I don't know. It was it's funny because when I looked, I scoured the net to find that particular post again. I haven't been able to find it again. I cannot find it for the life of me. I cannot find it. It has literally disappeared. It was on an old message board from, I think, 2000, 2001, somewhere around there. One of those old, those old you guys, some of you guys remember the old message boards back in the day. Yeah. And it was just basically on paranormal, right? And yeah. So it intrigued me. It really did. And yeah. That's what happened. Okay. Let's see here. Let me just hold on. Pull this up again. For those of you who have not seen them, once again I will show them. All right, hold on a sec. Hold on, where did that go? That didn't go very well. Hold on, where'd it go? Okay, hold on. All right, there you go. Again, there's the first hoodie, first design, and again, I designed it so it bleeds into the hoodie itself. That's the first concept that we went with. On the front has the Nocturnal Frequency Radio logo on the breast. Okay. Of course, the T-shirt. I mean, just so there's the T-shirt for that particular design. And again, I've made the images with a bleed. So literally, it doesn't have like a hardcore sort of edge to it, and it kind of bleeds unless it has a like a solid color. It will bleed into the T-shirt itself. There's the second concept. Once again, Nocturnal Frequency Radio logo on the front. The T-shirt. Again, the T-shirts themselves are one-sided. Wow. Yeah, okay. So just looking at the pricing on the sizes. And then again, okay. Here we go. And here's the last one, the Scooter Guy hoodie. And again, it has that bleeding edge to it. And the front, again, with the Nocturnal Frequency Radio logo on it. And like I said, if there is interest, depending on the amount of interest on these, we will expand them into whatever else. I mean, if there's somebody looking for something, just let us know. You know, if you're looking for a mug or whatever else, you know, let us know. We'll definitely. Yeah, I like that one, B. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. Again, coding and prompting with AI is just a wonderful tool. And I mean, I do design myself, but I'm not a professional. So I mean, using the tool, like I actually have a subscription to a full AI program, which is pretty cool. It does wonders. It really helps. But if you know how to code and prompt and all that kind of stuff, it makes it all so much better. So yeah, we like them, Michael. We like the final concepts. Again, we had some that we're kind of cool. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just see. That we're kind of cool, but just like stuff like this. You know, it didn't ring true. You know, it's cool looking, but it didn't ring true. Let's see. I think that was got a whole bunch of them saved up. And again, these, you know, something kind of looks good, but it just needs some, you know, fine tuning. And again, like, you know, this was the original what we were gonna go with, right there, which is pretty cool. But I wanted to landscape the logo, the image. And to me, the cornfield didn't look realistic enough. You know, it just looked too fake. So I had to change a lot of the prompts and, you know, and again, you know, that one was pretty cool. Actually, we were going to go with this one. But again, we ended up going with this one in the end. It just, no, sorry, not that one. Is that the one? I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. You know, it just seemed, it just ring true a lot more. And again, you know, it's really, really tough to put the proper prompts or codes into the AI design. But yeah, like the way they turned out, again. So hopefully you guys like them. And again, like I said, anything that we sell obviously goes back into the running of this show. Primarily the actual show on Sunday nights and whatever else. You know, StreamYard and the station itself. I mean, StreamYard is not cheap. It's not free. I mean, you can get it free, but for what we need it for, you know, you need more than the free version. And it's not cheap. So, I mean, absolutely anything. I don't ask people for money. I don't like asking people for donations or anything like that. So, this is our way of saying, hey, you get some cool swag, you know, and, you know, whatever. But we will be giving away a dark Woodlot t-shirt coming up soon. We will be giving one away, probably maybe on Sunday's show. We may give a free t-shirt on this Sunday show with the rock and roll ghost hunter Keith Age, who will be with us. And remember, the following week, June 8th, is our season finale, Women in the Paranormal. So women who are involved in the paranormal in one way or another will be joining us on the show. If somebody knows somebody or somebody would like to be a part of that, please let us know. Let us know. If you have a suggestion, let us know. We have plenty of slots left over for the live show. So I mean, absolutely. If you know somebody who might fit in, who's been with the paranormal for a while, absolutely let us know. And we will get them on the show. We'd love to have them on the show. We would love to hear their journey in the paranormal. Because let's face it, guys, and I'm saying guys because I mean, like a lot of things in life, women have had to really work harder than men when it comes to, getting places in a lot of these situations. And the paranormal is no different. I mean, some have had to work really hard to get, a name for themselves or really be respected. So it's been a struggle for some people. I know a lot of people that I've worked with, I've talked with, we've had on the show. Yeah. To work on to work on the IT. What do you mean? I'm not getting what you're saying, Adam. So yeah, we're looking that's going to be the season finale. And I want to thank our longtime listener and supporter of the show, Terry. Terry has been a long time supporter of the show, and it's actually a request. StreamYard sound with video. Still not getting what you're trying to say there, buddy. Yeah, so I want to thank Terry for, suggesting it, and you know what? Yeah, we're going with it. The season finale. We're already populating the schedule for season 18 in September, guys. And you know what? We're gonna have some Hollywood fucking presence. I don't want to say anything yet. All I want to say is Harold and Kumar. I'm sure a lot of you guys have watched those movies. That's all I'm saying. That's the only hint I'm giving. Somebody out of those movies will be joining us on the show as a guest. I'm not saying anything more. That's it. That's the only hint that I'm giving about that. Because I want to make sure absolutely it's edged in stone, date wise, and so on and so on. And then we can let people know more. But yeah. And of course, more. We have Jared of Man versus Ghost coming on in the new season. If you guys haven't subbed to his channel here on YouTube, I highly recommend it. This is a wonderful job. Does a great job. Amazing job. Man versus Ghosts. Great job. Let's see here. It's awfully quiet tonight. I got some new headphones and new. Sure, Adam. That sounds good. Yeah. If we can help out, definitely. Definitely, Adam. Absolutely. Let me just see here. You're on a roll. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. If you want to do something, Adam, just let us know, and if we can help you out, absolutely give you a hand. Give you a hand for sure. It's quiet here on YouTube tonight. I don't know. I know it's Thursday night. It's quiet. Let me just see here. Hold on. Hey, Dave, how are you? Yeah, Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, Thirsty Thursday is right. I'm just reading some stuff here. I know Ghost. Not. Yeah, I popped in there, Michael. Interesting fella. Yeah, I did check out his live show, his weekly live show. Thank you for pointing that out. I subscribe to his channel. I don't want Zach Baggins on the show. Fucking joke. Sorry, it's a fucking joke. I mean, I was all the way in Vegas and I didn't go to his fucking museum. I can't say I've ever respected that guy at all. Never respected that guy. He's done more harm to the paranormal than anything. And it's sad. People like this attract people. Attract a lot of people, and because of the shit that they put out there, and people believe it, and it's just hogwash. He's a good dude and a friend of mine in Discord. Okay, cool, Michael. Yeah, he's a great guy. Seems pretty cool. Level-headed. So I mean, when you look at the name, obviously, Gnosis is kind of the Gnostic sort of approach, or they don't really believe in, you know, God, afterlife, and all that kind of shit. So, I mean, outright debunking, I mean, it's kind of a misnomer when you say Gnosis paranormal, but whatever. I mean, hey, it's a neat name, but he seems pretty level-headed, so that's pretty cool. I remember Zach Bagans What before he became popular, and the whole fucking brick incident. Ain't gonna buy it because it was bullshit, and people bought it. People bought it as the truth, and it was complete bullshit. You're having on one Gnosis paranormal, Laura? Cool. Awesome. I have to say, yeah. How can you not agree, right, Julie? How can you not? The guy is a fraud. He's the biggest fraud. And yet people fucking buy into the bullshit. And that's what drives me nuts about the paranormal now. It has from quite a long time ago. It's been a long time, but it's just a fucking joke. And I get it. I get the whole entertainment aspect of things. I get it. People want to entertain. I get it. Then put a disclaimer out there. Put a disclaimer stating what you are fucking showing is pure entertainment. It is meant to entertain and not make. Hey, Ollie, good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. Hope you're well. Yeah, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke, and it's sad. It's sad because it mars the lines on these people who are actually doing the legwork in trying to understand what might or what might not be going on within the paranormal. Those guys are in the shadows because nobody's interested in it, which is sad. I don't know about you guys, but I'm more interested in those guys who are out there exploring and really doing deep research and experimentation and thinking outside the box. Yeah, it's not all real, but you know what? They are fucking thinking outside the box. Absolutely, Dave. It's all for likes and clicks when it comes to YouTube. All right? But then people tell people that's what it is. It's entertaining. We're here to entertain you. We're here to give you a piece of entertainment. You know how many times I've been thrusted into a case where people have claimed that they're demonically possessed? And not once, I've been investigating and researching the paranormal since 1996. What is that? Almost 30 years? God, fuck, almost 30 years. I'm old. But you know what? Not once have I ever witnessed anything demonic. Nothing. Ex-girlfriend? Ex-boyfriend? Whatever. But no, not once. Well, absolutely. He knows. And again, it's all about putting on a show. It's all about, a lot of these magicians out there, same thing. They're illusionists. They make you believe what you're seeing is real. you know. And there was somebody out there called James Randi, who's no fucking different. He was a magician, and he decided, well, hey, I'm not making any money doing this shit, so I'm gonna make it look like I'm gonna go after these frauds. I'm gonna put the $1 million fucking challenge out there. You got to watch after the frauds, after the people chasing the frauds too, because I'll tell you, there's a lot of people chasing the frauds that are frauds. So you really got to be wary on both sides. You really do. Do your research. Do your own research. I mean, that's the big thing, man. Do your research and do it properly. And better understand the bullshit, because there's a lot of bullshit out there. A lot. Fucking shitloads. All right, I'll go for a little while longer. Once again, hold on. There we go. Once again, like I said, we've got the new merch available. The link is in the description. It's pinned right now, but I'm going to pin this right now. Hold on. And if anybody wants to come up, I will go for a little while longer. There we go. But yeah, it's really, really sad, and that's the problem with a lot of the paranormal. There's a lot of deceit, a lot of exploitation, and as I always say, it's like the Wild West. Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? He knows it. He's an entertainer, so he's going to run with it, right? You know. No, I'm heading on Man versus Ghost. Sorry, Man versus Ghost. Jared's a great guy. I love Jared. Oh, he worked with him, or he worked with. He worked with Jared Virgo. That's weird because he's in Las Vegas, but Jared's in Florida. I don't know, but Jared's a good guy. I like Jared. Who's your team, Glasgow? Dave, who's your team? And you're talking about your football team, right? I'm assuming. Who's your football team? And we're talking about British football, UK football, soccer. Who's your team, Dave? He manipulates the power dynamic between himself and his fans. Shady with the female. Well, yeah. Goes without saying. I mean, he's just a shady guy altogether. And he has been from the beginning. Like, I mean, from the get-go, like I said, with the whole brick bullshit throwing crap. think he took that bit from somebody else I know. And I'm going to tell you, somebody I know quite well who's going to be on the show Sunday, rock and roll ghost hunter Keith Age. He had a brick thrown at him at Waverly Hills Sanitarium years ago. Literally had a brick thrown at him. It could have been somebody who was in there that was not supposed trespassing or whatever else. You never know. But I always say, hey, I know damn well fucking somebody like, Zach Bagans probably saw this and said, hey, I could run with this and make it even better and make it look legit. Because that's just the type of guy he is. Steals somebody else's thunder and makes it look more fucking authentic in terms of, cash grab. Zach Bagans. I mean, the name alone. That name alone. Zach is begging. Zach is begging. I'll go for maybe a half an hour. Depends on if somebody comes up. If not, we're going to call it. Again, I just wanted to reiterate about the merch. There's new merch now up on the site, on our merch site, which is in the description, which is on the bio of our channel here. And again, all sales go into the running of this for StreamYard, for everything else to do with this show. But that's it. No more. I'm not going to push it anymore. Let's talk. Hold on. Let's see here. Here we go. All right. Out here on the at the site of the Dark Woodlot. You guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? This was broadcasted live on the show. You ate dinner? All right, so we got
Let's go like this. Figure eight like this. Repeat a few times and then anybody here, please come through the board. Anybody present with us? Yes or no? I guess if they say no, still means they're here. Is there anyone here with us right now? Guess it doesn't like you, Gord.
I'm looking at the woman. I'm not gonna lie. She's got nice eyes.
Anybody's present, please move the planchette around the board. Tell us who you are. That's fantastic.
Holy crap! This girl should shut up. That's me with my sugar.
Steve, you want to ask? Ask a question.
Can you spell your name?
It's not fucking moving. Let go of it, see if it moves on its own. Now's your chance. It's only plastic. Yeah. By the way, this is the same board that we played at the cemetery. I told you that story the other day.
Yeah.
This is the same board.
Is it?
Yeah.
Try by yourself and see what happens.
I don't get possessed.
That's all right. I'll make a movie.
Captain Howdy, are you here? Captain Howdy.
Okay, I'll give you a minute and then join in.
Oh, fuck, this is so uncomfortable.
So
Oh,
I'll give you a minute
rocks.
and then I'll do it.
The rocks, huh?
yeah, fuck.
Can you knock it down on your leg? Like a sitting kind of thing?
No, my fucking hips have been bothering me. If I do that, I'll never get up.
I'll join you. And if you want to take your fingers off. Is there anybody here? Okay, yes, it's moving, but that's just my fingers spasming.
Yeah. Need distinct movement here, not just jerking around because that's us.
I wouldn't quite use the word jerking.
Spasmodically. Yeah, it's not working.
Get up, man.
Steve, you want to join in? I'll do the video.
Sure. You want to do it?
You gotta do the.
All right, Steve's not gonna try it with Gord.
2, 3.
Are you here with us right now?
Do you want to talk to us? Okay, I'm letting go in case it's me. Have fun, Captain Howdy. Is there anyone here at all besides this ant? Oh, spider. Sorry, he's coming to get me. Is this your land? Wait.
No.
Captain Howdy responded.
Right, go Captain Howdy. Hey, do you know D Schneider?
These nuts.
Okay, coming back.
Are you bothered by us being here? Are we entertaining you? Yeah.
I love when you guys show up.
What is your name? Can you spell your name?
Hey, Steven.
Doesn't know his name. Its name.
That's the part that bothers me. How come?
There you go.
Just me.
Yeah, it's not working.
I'm shocked.
Say goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for making me sit on the ground, you fucking damn. Alright, my turn.
As you can see, that wasn't working too well. Oh God, no.
Oh.
Yeah. James is, oh God, no. So anyways, we're here. I don't know where the flashlight is. Anyways, do you see the flashlight for a second? Oh man. Rock? Huh? So down on the ground here. See, I want to turn the camera around, but I can't. How do you turn the camera around in this?
Are you going to StreamYard?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can.
No, you can't. Can't really see. You can just see somebody's bald head.
It's in the hole now.
It's in the hole now.
Yeah, I stuck it in there. I did.
So, anyways, we're here at the strange sort of rock pile that we discovered last year. Was it last year? Last year?
I think it was a year.
Was it a couple years ago?
I think it was a couple of years ago, yeah.
Last year.
We came back to it last year.
Yeah.
We had a hard time finding it initially.
Yeah.
And then, it was 2 years ago that we found it towards the end of the season, I guess. And then we said we're going to come back the following year, hopefully dig it up and see what we can find, but we never got a chance to do it. I don't know why. It's because we didn't have a shovel or it just didn't work out that way. But this time, if you can see the shovel, we brought it. And Gord started digging, and all he kept hitting was rock. Rock after rock after rock.
Rock and roll. Hey, well known. How are you? So yeah, we just had another attempt at
Ouija board session.
Ouija board session here.
Failed.
And it failed. Yeah, it wasn't working. It could be just the elements. I'm not saying I buy into it. I don't know. We talked to Dr. Demon Gord. They're like, no.
It's a parlor.
It's a
Party
parlor.
game.
Yeah, parlor.
But Alex and I are going to debate this till the end of time. But no, it doesn't work. It's made by Parker Brothers.
Not this one.
Okay, this one is not.
Milton Bradley.
Oh, this is the higher end model.
This is the higher end model. This is the Cadillac.
Brought to you by the same people that made Monopoly. Effective for not only buying hotels but talking to spirits.
Yeah, we're a bunch of bald guys, except for Jigsaw J over here, our new camera guy. Our new camera guy.
Camera guy.
New camera guy. Hey.
Jigsaw J.
We were actually going to show Jigsaw J where we buried Paranormal Patrick, but
Yeah, there's nothing but rocks here.
He turned into rocks.
Yeah.
Nothing going on, just some rocks.
So, anyways, yeah. More footage for the documentary. We just figured we'd come on here. Hey, Della, Baldies, yeah. Della says Baldies. How's it going?
Thanks.
So, anyways, yeah, we figured we'd drop in here, and did you hear that?
No, that was me clearing my throat.
No, I heard a bang.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
All I heard was a truck.
Okay, so it was a
I
truck.
was just trying things.
Yep.
Squirrel.
Come in here and do.
Wait, I heard that.
That scream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they doing something at the school?
It could be.
There's a school over there close.
Yeah, but I don't hear any other noise. Figure a school function should be much louder.
So, anyways, we're. You hear that?
Huh? Who's over there behind Alex?
Behind Alex, over here.
No, over there. Maybe we should wait.
So yes, we're in the elements here. Yeah, we figured we'd drop in and try another attempt at Ouija board session. Didn't work out too well. It wasn't working at all.
One of these days, Gord.
I hope so.
By the way, guys, Dr. Demon Gord in the house.
That was me moving rocks.
So I don't know.
All I know is this was a very big disappointment. We placed such emphasis on this mound for
And
the
you can't
last
see
2
the mound.
years.
Hold on. There you go. There's the mound there. Recorder in there. Dr. Demon Gord started to.
No, I didn't. I didn't start digging up what could have been a grave. But no, seriously,
it wasn't a grave. It's just
rocks.
It just basically a farmer had cleared his field and moved the rocks, plowed the rocks over to the tree line. But what's odd about this one is that it's so far into the forest, which is kind of odd because most times these piled rocks that are cleared from the field are normally along the perimeter, the edge of the forest. So this one was kind of odd. So we figured we'd give it a shot. And I mean, hey, there could be something underneath. We don't know.
We don't have jackhammers.
We just don't have the facility, like the tools, to like literally clear this. It's like rock after rock, and probably to the ground. Anyways, to the ground level with the ground.
At least.
Who knows? If you know what I'm thinking.
What you're thinking?
If this is below the ground, then it is something. Because if it was just cleared rocks, it would not be below the ground itself, would it? It would be above
Well, it depends on when it was done.
Yeah, but even so.
Like if it was done 100 odd years ago, that's a lot of like moving dirt and leaves and
Yeah, but I don't think it would like actually sink.
moisture.
Well, sure, but I mean,
you have a valid point, but it's hard to say where
And I mean,
ground
look at-
level is.
I mean, look at the trees here, are kind of young, except for over here. I mean,
And that's what made it odd. Like we pointed out, I think it was last year on our videos, they follow a pattern around this mound, where nowhere else does it do that.
yeah.
Just here. I mean, possibly, but without a jackhammer or any, like, let's face it, you watch historical
You dig
movies.
over here.
You watch historical movies and they would just pile rocks on top of it. So, but I don't see that. So
Yeah.
It's hard to tell exactly what's happening.
Weird.
Weird about shit.
But yeah. So, anyways, we were shooting last Friday night here, and it's pretty weird. It was quiet, serene, but we as soon as we got into the woodlot itself, we were greeted by about 3 giant turkey vultures
Oh, yeah. And a poor duck.
in the trees, and they were humongous. And let me tell you,
Duck.
if we had noticed them at night, it probably would have.
I think we would have, maybe doo-dooed our pants a little.
You think so, huh?
Those things are scary.
So, yeah. Is that you? Okay. The trees, but yeah. Unfortunately, the Ouija board session was a bust.
I blame
Again?
Gord.
Huh?
I blame Gord.
I blame Alex.
I blame Gord.
I blame Jay.
Jigsaw Jay.
Hey, look, I got a light on my head.
But yeah, unfortunately, it was a bust. It didn't work out too well.
Not true. We did scare people bringing the shovel.
What was that?
That was a car over there.
No, I heard voices over here.
Someone put a light down there. So I grabbed my recorder. Grabbing my recorder. You keep hearing them from this direction, so I'm just going to wander.
You're gonna wander over there.
I'm going to wander over there.
So we'll probably cut this. Hold on a sec. Let's see. How do I put comments in here? Oh, can't do it. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was a bust. Second attempt. Sucks. But hey, we're deep in the woods. We're deep in the woods, and let me just say these woods have a lot to say.
Now we got some effects going.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden I need my fangs to grow here.
Yeah.
So we've got recorders around the perimeter. We've got Jay, our new guy, new camera guy, recording this, getting some footage for the documentary, and of course, a failed attempt at uncovering what we thought might have been a grave, but no, not at least not we know of right now. We don't have the tools to go a little deeper, so yeah. But yeah, as you can see, deep in the woods. Was my flashlight on? I thought my flash. No, it was just
reflecting.
yeah, it's just reflecting. So yeah. Anyways, back to shooting the doc. We'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone. And that was from one of the Ouija board session lives that we did on YouTube back a couple of years ago. I think that was a couple of years ago. But anyways, once again, grab some new merch. We got lots of new merch out there. And again, depending on how things go, we will expand it. And again, all the money goes into the running of the show. I don't take any, Alex doesn't take any. It's filtered back right into how we do things here, plain and simple. And we appreciate you all. And again, in advance, thank you. If you do grab anything, perfect. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. And, just thank you for the support in general, guys. All you guys that come out nightly to our shows, I want to thank you all for coming out, obviously. We appreciate it. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't do this. We wouldn't care. Between here and on New Visions Radio Network, we wouldn't give a shit. Because we do have to tell the truth. We do. The paranormal is an amazing sort of experience, but we have to be fucking responsible about it. We have to be responsible on how we guide through this and explain the explainable and put the fucking questions out there. Question everything. Because what's the sense if you don't question everything? Guys, question everything. That's your best defense. Make sure you question everything. Don't accept that what somebody is giving you is the truth. Because 9 out of 10 times, it's bullshit. Bullshit. True paranormal occurrences are very rare. Extremely rare. I would say 99.9% rare. But they do happen. And when they do, that's when the fucking gold comes out. Guys, take care. Thank you for tuning in and watching and being here tonight. Again, new merch. Check out our the merch website, which is again in the show description and on our main channel links. Go check it out. Thank you guys. Take care, and we'll see you all Sunday night with our dear friend, the rock and roll ghost hunter himself, Keith H. Guys, take care, guys. Love y'all. Later.